Hello, friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Dust: An Elysian Tale.
Skiz here. Hello.
And welcome back to the monster-infested Blackmore Mountains.
Yep.
I don't think I need to go that way, though. I think I need to go this way.
Yeah, that left thing was where we ended off with the rather difficult carrying a bomb fruit up. So yep, fighting some wind.
Yeah, Dust Storm is actually more effective against the, wind than I thought. Hey, they're gone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Dust Storm moves you pretty good through a lot of things. But you are getting pushed back by it if you choose to stand still to get fidget going. Or just do that. You're underneath some icicles.
I did notice that, but a smidge too late.
Oh, they hurt. You got hit for like 200 damage off one. Even the big push did less than that. Okay.
I have to remember all my move tech here.
Yeah, luckily it's not too
Darn
bad.
it. Double jump would have been better.
Shouldn't be too big a deal.
You are not a destroyable wall.
Nope.
Bye!
It does look like it wants you going left eventually with some enemies gone, but we also saw, like, a little path on the right, it seems.
On the right?
Yeah, well, did you see there was a slidable area?
Yeah, I did see the tunnel.
So, maybe we go off here.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. But there's also platforms further to the right.
Ying!
See, I thought you were going to dust storm it.
Okay, so this is the exit of that area.
Yes. Yeah, well, they have platforms to fetch you from down here.
Aha! I wanted to fall down.
I mean, eventually. There's probably still something back up there, but...
Mountain gear. Don't I already have that?
Yes.
Yeah, sure do.
Yep, you do. So I guess there isn't anything up there, because it's saying, it's giving you that indicator that the map's cleared out. Though if you'd like to just check it out for a sec. Oh, I see. It's like there's 3 platforms go a little closer each time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I did see a something here.
Another save.
Okay.
And looks like a path upwards. Oh, a sword.
Merchant.
I am here to serve.
Cool, cool.
I'm not even entirely sure at this point that he's got much of anything to offer, because his armor's not as good anymore. You could see your materials to sell.
I'm pretty sure that we haven't picked up anything new.
Yeah, 40 out of 40.
Oh, I'm wrong. I've got a tough metal.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
There is one material left in the game that you haven't sold him.
Most appreciate. Watch your back, my friend.
That is cool that you're that close to finishing it out.
Okay, so I guess some of that was just the path to follow.
Yeah. Oh, there's something off to the right, I think.
Look, up ahead. A village.
Look, up ahead! Plot!
All the way up here? Do you think it's that Moonblood camp Kane was talking about?
No, it's something else. It's... enough talking. Let's get up there.
Is Dust starting to remember something?
There was a road here. I remember it. Before that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly blocked off now.
Yeah, but what exact memories is he dealing with here?
A swing that I can't interact with.
Halt!
find time for a cat to chime in.
What? No. Impossible!
Hey, I think I recognize this guy's armor.
Cassius!
Oh?
What did you call me? Who are you? What are you doing in this place?
You were dead. No, this is not possible. I don't know what demon you are, but you will not step any closer. Kill this thing!
Okay, so you got your soldiers. And they can block a lot. Good news is, you get them in the air, and then they don't block as much in the air. Or you just sort of let Fish do most of the work.
Didn't maintain my chain for the whole time.
Why destroy such a peaceful place? We didn't want any of this.
Dust, what are you talking about? And who is Cassius? That's not...
It's not my name. I'd remember it. I'd know it when I heard it.
Yeah.
Well, someone sure thinks that you are, or at least used to be, Cassius.
Mm-hmm. You remember one of the cutscenes from a chapter transition when General Gaius was like, "No, there can't be reports of him."
Mm-hmm. Well, so this is Zepplik Village.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I like the feeling I'm getting here.
No.
Looks like this place has been destroyed for quite some time.
A year, actually.
Huh? How do you know that?
This was Ginger's village. I was here 1 year ago. According to Fuse, according to Ginger, I helped murder everyone in this village.
Oh, Dust.
But I don't remember any of it. I remember this place, but it feels like it's been more than a year. Ara, what does it mean?
It only means that things are not as they seem. Explore the village further, Dust. Let us see what secrets it hides.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this is the village of the sympathizers where Ginger's family was.
This house.
Do you remember something, Dust?
This isn't possible.
It's the last house in the village. I think
Yeah.
we gotta check it out.
Dust,
How?
do you see now?
But how, Ara? I don't understand.
The answers lie above, Dust.
Yeah, Ara's been keeping some stuff
So
from you.
Ara knows something, and Dust is starting to know something, but we, the players and audience, still don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, neither does Fidget.
Oh.
Ginger. She was sleeping right here. On the night I came to say goodbye. But I hesitated. I didn't want to wake her. Didn't want her to worry about me. She couldn't know what I was about to do.
Dust, what are you saying?
She couldn't know that I was about to go avenge our parents.
You mean you're... But how? What's going on here?
I remember now. But how? How can I have helped destroy this village, but be a victim of that same act? That's impossible.
Only impossible for a creature with a single soul.
Ginger.
Those eyes. I know those eyes.
So, Mithrarin, you finally see the truth.
Who are you?
I
Bum, bum, bum.
am Elder Grey Eyes, leader of the Moonblood people. Well, what's left of them, that is.
What did you mean just then? That I can finally see the truth? What do you know about me?
His eyes, Elder. They're Jin's eyes.
Jin? But I thought he just called him Mithrarin.
They
Yeah.
do look remarkably similar to your brother's, yes. That is because his soul lives on within Dust.
Or is Mithrarin more of like a title or word
He'll
for
get to it.
friend?
He'll get to it.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
However, to suit our needs, we required 2 souls. The soul of innocence is a noble thing, but without skill, without power, dust would have been struck down just as easily as your brother was on that fated day.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So we combined your brother's soul with that of his murderer, the royal assassin known as Cassius. They perished at the same time, forever entwined. Never before had I heard of such an event.
Whoa.
So, yeah, there's the thing. You are 2 people.
Both the soldier Cassius and Ginger's brother.
Who went to go and try to avenge his family's murder, and they basically killed one another sort of ninja combat in the forest style, I think. But how exactly are souls coming back?
The opening narration mentioned that the warrior was stopped by a single child.
Yep. Jin was the single child.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like he was a teenager at least.
Same diff.
You murderer! My parents did nothing wrong! You have been deceived, little one. Your parents turned against their king, an act of pure treason. What resistance there was led by your family alone. You destroyed my village, murdered my friends and family. You will not survive this day! I take no joy in slaughtering one as young as you, child. But you have forced my hand.
Oof.
A grave injustice was done that day. Cassius murdered a defenseless Jin, but his pride and arrogance proved to be his undoing.
But how? How can this thing be my brother?
It's not possible. I couldn't even remember you when we met.
You are Jin, yes, but you are also Cassius. 2 souls, forever at odds. One of innocence, one of power. Together you form the one we call Mithrarin, he who is born of the dust.
Aha.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew what happened. Jin just disappeared one night. I had always hoped he would turn up alive someday. That he would come back. But could you really be him?
Ginger, I don't know. I don't know.
But that's why
Oh,
he's
Dust,
wearing an
I
outfit
imagine
that
you have many
she found
questions.
objectionable.
Please,
Because he
do
was
not
wearing
hesitate to
Cassius's
ask
outfit.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Who, or I guess, what am I?
We just told you a being with 2 souls.
Mm.
You are what my people call Sen Mithrarin, he who is born of the dust, created from the essence of the life thread itself. You see, my people have been on the verge of extinction for a great many years. General Gaius planned to eradicate us once and for all, and while our warriors are proud and strong, what chance would we have against such a powerful foe? To defeat General Gaius and save our people, we would need a warrior capable of standing against an entire army. This warrior would also need to be pure of heart, incorruptible.
So that's why you picked Cassius and Jin. Just like you said, opposites.
Exactly. Cassius is one of the greatest warriors this world has ever seen, and Jin's purity of heart would help guide our warrior to save our kind. From their fallen souls, you were born. Born to save us. To save this world.
Why
That's
did
still
I
some
only
pretty nuts
remember
power.
now? I didn't even recognize Ginger when I met her.
You may possess the souls of 2 separate beings, but your body and mind are your own. You were created to save this world, so we felt giving you memories of either soul would simply distract you from the task at hand.
I like that he's his own new separate being.
Well, there seems to be some semblance of memories. They don't go quite into what a soul is.
Yeah, but I feel like he still gets to make his own choices, more or less.
Yup. But he is sort of, in his own essence, at war with two lingering forces. So there have been bits where he's been, like, more murderous, and that's probably the Cassius side of him taking over.
Yeah.
I had no idea who I was, what my purpose was.
You say that, but in all cases you did exactly what we intended you to do. You saved complete strangers outside of Aurora Village. You stopped our wayward brother Fuse from destroying all that we sought to save. You saved Mudpot and brought the waters of life back into this land. You purged a demonic rage from this land and even helped two old souls find peace once more. You may not have known your purpose, but that did not stop you from fulfilling it.
And now
He's
I'm
got some
here.
points.
Yes, now you are here, and we can finish this fight once and for all.
Yeah, you want to keep going with this.
How does the Blade of Ara fit into all this? What is it exactly?
I am very curious about that one too.
It is one of the 5 blades of Elysium, ancient weapons forged when our kind were many, and the way of the flameless light was commonplace.
Wait. What the heck is the way of the flameless light?
A path we Moonbloods continue to follow. It is a way of living, a way of thought, that allows us to make use of a power both old and great. Magic without magic.
I am so confused.
I mean, are they Jedi?
Surely, as Nimbat's Sword Guardian, you've studied the ancient doctrines. You must know, in the event that the sword is summoned by its rightful owner, you are obligated to follow.
Nobody reads most of the ancient texts. We
Yeah,
just
something like
click
that.
agree and continue.
I may have skipped over that chapter?
You haven't answered my question.
The blades of Elysium were created to guide their sword-bearers, Dust. I was summoned to your side to ensure a balance was maintained between the souls within you.
Ah, my old friend. It is good to hear your voice once more.
It has been a long time, Master.
Wait just a second. How can you possibly know each other? My clan's been keeping the sword hidden for over 200 years.
Master Grey Eyes has lived for a very long time, Fidget. Longer than any of you.
So you were sent to keep an eye on me?
To help you reach your true potential. Nothing more.
Yeah.
Ah,
You didn't
like-
get a chance to ask about who Fuse was, but
yeah.
you could basically gather that Fuse went sort of mad from all the tragedy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
I have no more questions. What now?
You must join us in the Moonblood camp to the north, in the Everdawn Basin.
That isn't anywhere near the Everdawn volcanoes, is it?
They are one and the same, yes?
Well, that's fantastic.
Volcanoes?
Indeed. What a better place to hide than in the most volatile land in all the kingdom?
And if the Moonbloods are cold-blooded, I bet they like the ambient heat.
potentially.
Oh, I know. How about a peaceful meadow? Or a quiet forest? Or someplace that doesn't explode every 10 minutes?
Dust, your friend seems awfully tense.
I mean, can you blame her?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. Come on, let's go to the Blowy Up Mountains. Really, I'm serious.
Would you prefer to stay in the blizzard, Fidget?
She's appropriate comic relief, to be
You
fair.
have more faith in me.
I'll have faith in you when you have faith in yourself. How about it, huh? Who are you? Really?
Hmm.
So we can choose, I am the soul of an innocent tempered with justice. I am Jin.
I am a soul of power tempered with vengeance. I am Cassius.
Or,
I think it basically loops you back here if you pick any other choice.
You see? You still haven't figured it out yet. Lizard guy tells you right to your face, and you still don't know!
Fidget, please calm down. You mustn't test your friend like this.
I just... If I'm gonna follow you to the literal end of this world, I need to know who I'm following. And why.
I understand, Fidget. You're right. I can't ask you to follow me.
But I can. Fidget, you have stood by Dust's side for this entire journey. You have watched him save this world. How can you continue to doubt?
Judgmental sword again. But yeah.
I just don't get it. It doesn't matter who he thinks he is. He's Dust. That's who he is. That's who I know.
Yeah. That's who has not one but 2 copies of a plushie of me.
Mm-hmm.
Fidget, please. I can't do this without you.
Can you repeat that?
I said I can't do this without you.
Yeah, most of my levels went into you.
Your lightning power has been so good at clearing mobs.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Nobody's ever said that to me before.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't be the last time, I assure you.
Are you ready, Mithrarin?
I am.
Then we will meet you in the Everdawn Basin.
Goodbye, Dust. We'll see you there.
But also, you notice how he looks Elder Grey Eyes? Did you see sort of the outline of the shopkeeper behind all the shadows and stuff?
I was wondering a little bit about that.
They are not the same.
Okay.
But, yeah.
They're very similar.
Now that you actually know a little more what a Moonblood looks like,
Mm-hmm.
it should be a little clearer. But yeah, that's the big thing. That was even something that Lady Tethys knew. That you were a weird, twisted two souls thing that she had never seen before.
Indeed.
But yeah, you can have a save and you can leave town.
Alright.
General Gaius?
What news, Commander?
I did not want to believe it, but Cassius is working with the Moonbloods. He has turned against us.
It's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That will be for me to decide. Our paths will cross at the Moonblood camp. Of that I am certain. I will speak with him personally.
Sword to sword.
Mm-hmm.
Is that wise?
Our victory is all but assured, Commander. We outnumber them 10 to 1. We possess superior technology, and we have the element of surprise.
But why welcome this rogue element? He has already slain your own soldiers. What more proof do you need that he is a traitor to our cause?
Cassius is hardly a rogue element, Commander. The Moonbloods have corrupted his mind, forced him to commit these acts against us. Once I can speak with him, once he remembers who he really is, I'm certain he will return to us.
Mm-hmm.
But... Yes, sir. As you wish.
I mean, you can make light side, dark side commentary here.
Cassius, my own friend. So long as you draw breath, I will do what I can to save your broken mind. I promise.
And there is something to appealing to friendship and someone who's known you for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you can have friendship in gangs and other such things. So you see that you're almost complete with Blackmore Mountains, and there's a couple spots you haven't been to, but one I think is just we've never bothered to go there. But the one with the flag, that's
Everdawn Basin. That's quite new.
I think it's worth checking out for a little bit. We still got some time.
Yeah. And something new in the Glade, apparently?
So I don't know why it's saying new, but I mean, we definitely have the ability to go back for a bunch of stuff. Still think we should go to Everdawn Basin, though.
Basically, I agree, but the Glade is pretty small, and I would like to return to it briefly.
I would say that when we're totally ready to do cleanup, then absolutely.
Are you sure that the Glade is going to need any final steps?
It can't hurt to it can't hurt to put it off a little bit more.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
To the Blowy Up Mountains! And Chapter 5, Legend.
So yeah. For a game to go with a fairly timid plot for a good while, and then to drop this two-soul bit on you, That's something. But yep. And now you get to be around volcanoes.
And I'm guessing fire is bad.
Yep.
Halt! Who goes? Oh, it's you. Apologies, Mithrarin. Please, enter.
Huh, we are recognized.
Yep. To be fair, if there's somebody who's sort of cat-like, and yet not quite Cassius. But yeah, here's
kind of
the
odd to
Moonbloods.
see a large body of soldiers and not be fighting them.
Mm-hmm. They are a proud warrior set.
We welcome your presence, Sen Mithrarin. Preparations for war are nearly complete.
Yeah, let's go through.
Does General Gaius know of this place?
I fear he does now.
What? How?
One of our own has been keeping an eye on you since your travels began. A merchant, Sereth.
Oh, that clears that up.
Yep.
Aha! I knew that creepy merchant was one of you guys.
Oh, come on, Fidget. He's not that creepy. He's cool.
How did a Moonblood operate so freely in the wildlands?
He is a smart businessman. Deals in all the right places. Gaius' soldiers turn their gaze from him in exchange for free goods. However, no amount of bribery could cover up that Sereth was helping you to find us.
Aha.
And that's how Gaius found out. How much time do you think we have to prepare?
Not long, I'm afraid. The whole purpose of Gaius' campaign is to wipe us from the face of this world. Once he knows of our final stronghold, he will send everything he has and destroy us.
I also get sort of like Avatar and the Planet Pandora vibes out of this too. And all the other stories that are like Dance with Wolves.
General Gaius is nothing if not thorough. His forces have exterminated most Moonbloods from this land. We are all that's left.
How do you expect to win with so few soldiers?
We cannot. That's why we created Sen Mithrarin. You, Dust, will turn the tide.
Well, no pressure or anything.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check out the way the
I see
flames
all
light.
sorts of lamps here, but no fire. Is this the way of the flameless light?
It is, yes. In ancient times, the Moonbloods went by another name. We lived in a great society called the Sintuck, and we wielded the knowledge to follow the way of the flameless light.
Is it electricity? Probably some sort of magic.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Dust. This could take a while.
We Sintuck harnessed a power unlike any this world had ever seen. We built elaborate contraptions like these lamps, capable of piercing the darkness without so much as a spark.
So probably not electricity? I mean, he mentions life thread.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, sort of like the force running through everything. That's sort of what I gather.
Well, obviously something went wrong because we still have to build a fire every time Dust pulls out his map.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the ancient tomes do not say how the Sintuck fell, and that knowledge has been lost. Perhaps intentionally. All we know is that our kind were made as outcasts, and that has remained true for countless generations.
Oh dang, I wonder if there was some sort of, like, nuclear catastrophe.
Yeah.
This is not a place of honor.
Yeah. But yeah, if it's clear, Ginger's not a Moonblood, and neither are you per se, but
Oh, true.
she's definitely in league with them.
For the longest time, we believed the Moonbloods were the only ones left who know of the way of the flameless light. But we were wrong. When General Gaius began his purge, there were stories of their weapons, stories of elaborate contraptions that seemed to defy the natural world. Weapons that sound identical to those of the Sintuck in the most ancient of tales.
What kinds of weapons are we talking about?
Arrows made of light. Machines that take to the sky like birds.
And we're supposed to fight these things with your lamps.
Yeah.
I did not say it would be easy.
Of course.
Nobody ever does.
Yeah, about that.
I did once. Remember?
Yeah, and you were wrong.
Bah.
Okay.
Well, I'm here now. Is there anything I can do to help?
We are spread rather thin. Our chief engineer, Sonjin, is having trouble with our camp's support systems. Go and speak with him when you can, and I'm sure he will explain further. There is also the matter of our scout, Kier. He has not checked in for many hours, but with our battle preparations, we have not been able to mobilize a proper search party. His patrol takes him east of our camp if you aim to find him.
So yeah.
General Gaia's army is closing in, but there's still plenty of time for side quests.
Something to that effect, but,
Mithrarin, do you need anything else?
yeah, so you have all the dialogue from him at this point.
Thank you, Elder, but I must be on my way.
Gotta
Yes,
check.
Much to do.
Yeah.
Less and less time to do it. Good luck.
I mean, you can check out the engineer.
Ginger, hi.
Yeah. I don't remember what she says.
Ginger?
Jin? Oh, Dust. It's you.
Yeah, just me. Are you alright?
I'll be fine. Just a lot to think about.
Dust engine. Okay.
Yep. Oh, I was wondering if there was a pun on, like, you're a dust engine.
I'm sorry, there's still so much to do. You take care.
Yes, you too.
Also siblings named Ginger and Jin.
There's that. Did their cousins end up going to Banjo-Kazooie and be the Jinjos?
Ah, you've arrived just in time, Mithrarin. My name is Sanjin. I'm what you'd call a chief engineer, I suppose the term is.
The Elder mentioned you needed some
I
help.
sort of like his voice. For reason.
Yes, indeed. In the caverns below, we've set up machinery to provide the camp with power and water. Unfortunately, seismic activity has shut down both systems, so we need to get them running once more. I have been rather preoccupied handling the battle preparations, so if you could, I would appreciate it if you went down there to examine the generators.
Sure, Sanjin. I'll take a look.
Thank you. You'll need to restart the generator and water pump when you're down there. We'll require both systems to be running if we're going to stand a chance against General Gaius.
Yep. You got some XP for talking to him, too.
Yay.
And you can push along a little bit. So yeah, you got some new enemies.
Ah, lava beasties.
Yeah, whatever they're called. Though you're wrecking them pretty good.
Yep. And updraft.
Yep. Makes you go nice and easy.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, so you can keep moving on a bit. You don't have to help him quite yet.
It's true. I do have another event flag up here.
Yes. Yeah, there's a few things you have to do. But you can look for the scout, perhaps.
All these glowy things make me think that they're, like, teleport pods or something, but they're just background.
Or just sort of the material that goes into other stuff in the world, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, hi.
Yep. Oh, and there's some gear.
Ooh, king crab legs. That's new.
Yep.
Only the best parts. Don't cut your fingers.
Yeah,
Plus
that's
a nice big chunk of health.
That is, in fact, a big chunk of health. And the blueprint, I think, is quite good, too.
Magma mantle. Definitely don't have that.
That is one of the best armors of the game. If not the best. And you probably can build it.
At some point, yes, I need to scavenge or buy just a couple more materials here.
Now that you've already sold them, you probably can buy them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm betting the shopkeepers restocked them. But we'll see.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, there's a scout.
Oh no! Just look!
It's the missing sentry. What happened here?
Ah! Just look out!
Oh. Hey. You don't have that resonance gem.
No, I do not.
Let's see.
Okay, look out for what exactly?
Start stabbing.
Yeah, I saw something.
Or get your lightning. You've got cloaked soldiers. They're not all cloaked, but... Yep. This is again where I think using fidget really takes the cake. So yeah, there you go. They have some technology. You can also sort of see electric crackles off.
Oh yeah.
But these enemies do block a lot of your stuff.
And I can see your weapons sometimes.
Yeah.
And your health bars when I've been hitting you.
But I will say, this is the best leveling up areas of the game now. So if you ever really felt like you needed to get some levels. And I did spend enough time on my first playthrough to actually max level everything. Yeah. It's not exactly worth it. You can do plenty without it. But, yeah, I don't think you can go beyond that because you don't have the gem. But, you know what? I think maybe a good way to end this episode is to actually go back and deliver the bad news.
Alright.
Because, I think they would want to know that their sentry is having problems. Oh, but you see that, actually, the elders moved on, too. And, you got the soldiers running through.
I guess they are alerted to the raiding party.
Okay.
Okay, so
This
I'm
may
not
be
actually sure where the elder is, so let's take a save.
Yeah, this may actually be a good time to hang out to take a break for a bit. Because, then we get to go and deal with the engineer troubles.
Alright.
Yep. We're getting close, everybody.
Until next time, have a good one, everybody.
Have a good one.